It is time for you to fuck up. Do you hear me? They have you over there believing that you are not bigger than the program, and I call BS to that. Why? Because the program wouldn't even exist if it weren't for you. Period. Here's this thing that I am really not understanding, and I don't mean to go in on you like this, but I believe in you, so I will. Why are you so focused on that job? You know you're supposed to be out there building that business. It's been brewing in your system, it's been brewing in your soul for so long, yet and still, you are steady focusing on that. Why are you focused on that man? You're so focused on him that you got him out there thinking that he is the prize. Sis, sound the alarm because it is time for you to wake the hell up. You are so much bigger than you think you are. And yet you keep making yourself available to people, places, and things that can't even handle the fullness of who you are. And the crazy thing is, you know this. What are we doing here? Who are we shrinking for? Why are you shrinking? What is that? Talk to me. I want to know. Because it's wild to me that you know your potential. You know your greatness. You know you're supposed to be in a completely different space. Yet every single day we are choosing this. What is this? What even is this? Let me tell you, I remember there was a client that I had, and this client never sat in a real estate class, never took a real estate exam, never went to real estate school, all three in one, never even sold a single home. Yet this client was constantly trying to tell me how to do my job. And baby, we know that you have a boss that is like this, or you've had a boss that's like this, right? That one boss that thinks that they know more than you, yet you're still trying to figure out how they got in a position higher than you when you were far more qualified than them. I digress. Neither here nor there. I remember that I was actually listening to the client. I'm actually taking in what the client is telling me to do, but I am the expert. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. It's almost like the light bulb, boom, just went off. And I took a vacation for 1 week, and I was out the country. And when I came back into the country, 10-hour flight, mind you, I landed. I didn't go and get something to eat. I didn't go and put my luggage back in the house. I didn't do any of that. Sis, let me tell you exactly what I did. As soon as my feet hit the solid ground of the United States of America, I went, got to my car, got in my car, got on the highway, drove to the client's house, got in his face, and told him to his face, fired, done, I'm out. Because who on God's given earth did he think he was? He wasn't a bad guy. He was just led to believe that he had some type of authority or power to dictate my life, my job, my career, and how I do me. No fault of his own. I put that back on myself. I allowed that until I realized I think the fudge not. Same for you. I want you to take that concept and move forward with it. I want you to remember who you are. And this ain't no Lion King journey. I really mean it. I want you to take, I don't care if it's 15 minutes, 10 minutes, even 5, to look yourself in the mirror every time that you wake up to go brush your teeth. Before you brush your teeth, look in the mirror and tell yourself who you are. Sometimes the greatest reminder needs to come from us, not anybody else. You tell yourself you're great. You tell yourself you're worthy. You tell yourself you're unstoppable. You tell yourself you're capable. You tell yourself who you are, and do it daily. Gone are the days where you give the world this polished version of you. Gone are the days where you blend in. I want you to blend out. I want you to step out and step out big, step out loud, step out proud. Let it be today, not tomorrow. I don't care if it's 10:59 p.m. that you are just now seeing this. That means you got 1 hour and 1 minute left in the day to start. Let it be today, not tomorrow. You want to write a book? Write it. You want to start that podcast? Start it. You want to heal your body? Do what you need to do to heal your body. You want to lose weight? Hell, what are they doing? What's that thing that Oprah? Ozempic. Ozempic, baby. You don't want to do Ozempic? Get into the gym. You don't have gym membership money? Make the world your gym. Walk outside. You know what I mean? Like, now is the time. It is the greatest time for you to show up as the greatest version of yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. I am not perfect. I just started this thing. I just started talking to you. I am not trying to be, there's nothing about me that's ever going to be perfect, right? But at least I started. And that is the gift that I want to give back to you. Just start. We are moving into this era, into this space where we are now going to fuck up. We are going to be a completely different version of ourselves than we were yesterday. Can we make that agreement? Can you put down in the comments, today I'm going to start. Today is the day. Today is the new version of me. Because in order to get where I've never been before, I have to be who I've never been. I have to become somebody new, and that starts now. I digress, kind of. You know why you're uncomfortable? You're uncomfortable because your soul is telling you that now is the time. You're uncomfortable because you know your life is supposed to be so much bigger than we've allowed it to become. And there's no hate with that, because sometimes you just need a little bit more of a nudge. So let me be that for you. Let me be your nudge or your reminder for today. I want you to see exactly who you are, and who you are is bigger than you ever imagined. So the question at the end of the day is, wisdom, how do I fuck it up? And it's a damn good question to ask. I had to ask it for myself because I am in this too. I am on this exact same journey because transformation, it requires a plan. So, step one, numero uno. In my past life, I believe that I was a Latina. Anyhow, step one, it's the hardest step, which means that if you can figure this part out, the rest is going to be smooth sailing. Are you ready? I think so. I think you are. I feel like I can hear you through the microphone, through the camera. I don't know. All right, step one. You have to tell the truth. Yeah, it's that simple. You have to tell the truth about what you've been playing small with. What have you been playing small about? Ask that question, or I just asked it. Answer that question. What are you playing small about? Is it your relationship? Is it your job? Is it maybe your body? Is it your business? What is it? What are you playing small with? And then the next question I want you to answer is, where are you pretending to be okay? Really sit with that one. Let that one take its time to surface for you, because you might be pleasantly surprised where you may have thought it was in one area and turns out to be in a completely separate one. Number 3, and honestly, this one hits home for me. Where are you allowing people to have access to you when they have shown you time and time again that they are not worthy of your energy? Whew! Baby Earl. That's a big one. I too had to really, yeah, You don't even know. I have done so much work. I have done so much work on me. And that is the big one. I want you to be able to answer that because you might be surprised that that is going to solve so many problems. That's a whole nother video. I'm going to turn that into a whole nother video. I know that I'm giving you steps, right? Step 2, step 3, but it all goes back to just being truthful. It starts with just being truthful with self and identifying where there's a few spills that are in our life. So if you can answer these few questions, now we're breaking down and knocking down that one brick at a time. And then the next thing that I want you to do, I want you to attack just one particular area in your life that you absolutely know is going to be the very thing that's going to stop allowing you to play small. Go big or go home. Now, I know we're going through, right? Step 2, step 3, step 1, all of these steps. But at the end of the day, it all goes back to the first thing, which is what? Being truthful with ourselves. Once you have a very clear identity behind the truth, behind the conviction to find the truth, then things are going to be a heck of a lot easier when it comes down to transformation and changing. I guess transformation and changing the exact same thing. Neither here nor there. I want you to then do something a little bit differently here. It's 2 parts. I want you to pick an area in your life that you're absolutely going to attack. And while you're doing this, I want you to give yourself grace. You can get into this space when you're doing this where you're like, I'm going to change my life overnight, or I'm going to do this and everything from my life is going to change by Monday. Be patient with yourself. This part takes time. And the thing is, when the world is starting to see that you're trying to shift into a new reality, a new experience, a new you, there are things in reality that'll start to push back, that'll start to give resistance, especially our brain, because our brain doesn't like to move into something that's unfamiliar. It hates unfamiliar territory. So it'll try to revert you back to being, I'm going to say it, forgive me, basic. And we're not basic. We're bigger than we think that we are. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. This is why I'm saying we're just going to pick one area in our lives to focus on. Because when you start winning in this particular area, guess what? It's going to start to spill into other areas of our lives. And that is what we want. So, first things first, we're going to ask ourselves and answer this. What part of our lives is, or life, what part of our life, not lives, what part of our life is costing us the most peace? Start there. If it's our job, we're going to build the exit plan. If it's money, we're going to be very clear on our numbers, right? If we want to change the way that we physically look, we're going to focus on the habits that we absolutely love. Keep it positive, baby. If it's relationship, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to hone in on that particular area of our life. We're going to start off being truthful about it. And then, baby, we're going to attack it, and we're going to attack it good. This is not a 30-day challenge. This is not a 21-day challenge. This isn't even a challenge. This is something that we are going to implement. Lord have mercy. We're going to implement this every single day. You gotta laugh at yourself because don't take life so seriously. We're gonna implement this every single day until the change happens, until we are living the life that we absolutely know we are destined to live. So, until next time, thank you for joining me, Wisdom, on this incredible podcast. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. And if I don't, what did I say in that last video? Who gives a fudge?